Are you guys curious about what would happen if someone who always feels bad about saying no became a shaman, then passed away, and then became a wandering spirit? What do you think that would be like? Next episode preview. Hello everyone, welcome back to our Reading Your Confessions with Noel Alexander. As usual here, Gushi and I will be reading confessions from netizens, which means from you guys, confessions that are weird, stupid, scary, or even disgusting. And for those of you who want to share your stories or weird experiences, the link is in the description of this video or in my Instagram bio, that works too. And of course, for those of you who haven't joined my WhatsApp channel yet, don't forget to join because I'll be sending notifications to you there. If, for example, I upload a new video or if I'm live and so on, I'll also update things that I never share on any other social media except on my WhatsApp channel. Hi Noel Alexander, how are you? So I want to tell you a story about my own older brother. Let's just call him Jono, and that's not his real name. He works in shipping, Noel Alexander, and he's the type of guy who likes to change partners a lot. There have been many cases from being cheated on, getting bored, basically a lot of things, Noel. Until one day, he met a girl at his workplace. My brother's rank is 2 levels higher than the girl, and when my brother wanted to take a leave, the girl ended up replacing his position during his leave. And let's just call this girl Riri. Long story short, when my brother finished his leave and started working again, the two of them ended up becoming work partners, Noel. And before getting close to my brother, Riri was actually seeing and had a relationship with another guy who was of a different religion. And according to the story I heard directly from Riri herself, that guy of a different religion was really generous, Noel. Generous with affection, I mean. So it was like he used every love language just for Riri, who really craved attention, seriously. But over time, that interfaith love story eventually ended too. And this is where it all started, Noel Alexander, the beginning of my family's disaster. At that time, it was the peak of COVID-19, Noel Alexander. So my brother couldn't come home when he got time off from work, and since my brother was single, my mom took the initiative to introduce him to a female police officer. And this policewoman was really great. She was beautiful, had good manners, and was a very devout Muslim, but my brother immediately rejected the arranged match. Flat out, Noel Alexander, and we were all shocked. Usually when my brother is introduced to a girl, he's always willing and excited, but this time, why did he refuse? The way he refused, with a disgusted look and so much energy, stood out. That's so creepy. Noel Alexander, even though this girl is actually pretty as hell, but do you know why? It turns out Noel Alexander, my brother, he just stayed quiet. He had been dating Riri for about a month, and finally he brought Riri to meet my mom and me. And you know what, Noel Alexander, the first time I saw her aura, Noel Alexander, her aura was so dull, man. If someone is dirty, you can tell like they look messy, but this one, her aura was dull in a really dark, mystical way. What does that even mean? What do you mean by a mystical dullness? I mean, Noel Alexander, her dullness was mystical. Yeah, her aura was really dark. And my mom's first impression when she saw her face was, wow, her nose looks like a guava and her aura is mystical because her nose really does look like a fruit. What do you mean? There's no such thing as a guava-shaped nose? This reminds me of my cousin, guys. My cousin once described his friend like, "Oy Noel, you know I have this friend, right? His nose is shaped like a ketapang, man. Ketapang, you know. I mean, I thought of ketapang like the Regency in Kalimantan, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's the one. So how can a ketapang be the shape of a nose? It's confusing, right? Imagine how confused I'd be. It didn't take long. They immediately planned to get married, Noel Alexander. But strangely, suddenly a problem appeared. Riri suddenly accused my older sister Noel Alexander, she said. She cursed at Riri through Instagram DMs, but when we checked Noel Alexander, that account was clearly fake, obviously not made by my sister. But strangely, Jono still chose to believe what Riri said. That jerk, instead of his own sibling. Bastard. I really don't understand why Jono could change like this. Well, whatever. We finally let that part go, even though honestly it was really annoying. Then the time came for the wedding ceremony. That's where my family first met Riri's mother, and I swear Nul Alexander. Her mother's house was really scary if someone said it was straight out of Satan's slaves. Believe me, I swear I saw it myself. Like, what the hell? The smell of leftover offerings inside was real, man. It was so strong. The smell of the leftover offerings really stung my nose. And what hurt my family the most was, except for Jono, when we got there, our whole family was told to sleep in a hotel that wasn't paid for by their side at all. And on top of that, we weren't given any food at all. We had to buy our own meals. To make it worse, all the food around the hotel was non-halal. There wasn't a single warteg or padang rice place. This is Riri. She's Balinese. Yeah, I'm Balinese too. Non-halal food in the area, the hotel. Yeah, I don't really know about other islands, but it's pretty similar to Bali. Pretty similar to Bali. In some areas, yeah, there are some places where it's pretty hard to find non-halal food. Could be. Even at the hotel, there wasn't any. Not even once did their side come to visit us, Nul Alexander. And because my mom was already hurt and felt unappreciated, I immediately took her home and we went back to our city that very same day. As time went by, they were finally blessed with a child, Nul Alexander, but ever since they got married, so many problems have come up. The people of Nul Alexander AC, my older brother, who used to be just normal, now his anger issues have increased drastically. He gets angry easily. Not only that, my mom has also become more emotional because she keeps thinking about it, especially since Jono is the only son in our family. Nul Alexander, remember that wild incident when he and Riri were in a long-distance relationship and she was just 1 month pregnant with their first child? At that time, only my dad, my older sister, and Riri were at home. My mom was working out of town and I happened to be studying in another city. And you know what? Nul Alexander, Riri, yeah, she was so inconsiderate. Nul Alexander, she let my dad wash her clothes, huh? Crazy. I mean, I get it. My dad is really proactive. He likes to help out and all that. He takes the initiative to do the laundry at home because my sister works as a tutor and always comes home late. But yeah, Nul Alexander, let me tell you, I get that pregnant women are tired and exhausted. But please, Nul Alexander, come on. Your underwear, your father-in-law also has to wash it. Damn, not just underwear, Nul, bras too. If it's regular clothes, okay, that's understandable, but all your underwear being washed by my dad? Damn, you're such a girl idiot. How could you not get it? That girl's brain is messed up. Now their kid is already grown, already 2 years old. And some time ago, my brother decided he didn't want to live at my mom's house anymore. Praise God, thank goodness. And he chose to live at his in-laws' house instead. And you know what, Nul Alexander? There's a crazy rule at his in-laws' house. Every child and son-in-law or daughter-in-law who lives there is required to contribute at least 2 million rupiah once a week for household needs and personal allowance. Riri's mom, seriously, Nul Alexander, all of Riri's siblings are already married. That's why she's like that, a typical selfish single mom who wants to live comfortably by taking money from her children-in-law. Because my dad and mom have already given up and just want to see my brother get back on the right path to have manners and understand proper etiquette again. In the end, the two of them quietly went to consult a spiritualist, also known as a shaman, and when they checked, yeah, Nul Alexander, the shaman, checked him. He quickly said my brother was definitely under a love spell. Sorry, love spell, I misspoke. But he said the effects have been in his body for a long time, Nul Alexander. So the chances of breaking it are really small. My mom and dad were really shocked, Nul Alexander. And when my mom asked who dared to cast a love spell on my son, it turns out the one who cast the spell wasn't Riri, but her mother, Riri's mom. Holy shit, I was shocked. Nul Alexander, my family was even more shocked. My dad, who has a history of heart problems, went weak. Luckily, his heart didn't give out right there. And you know Nul Alexander, how my brother's mother-in-law cast the spell on him. The shaman revealed that Riri's mother's menstrual blood was deliberately mixed into my brother's food and drink. Wafa! And my brother had actually consumed that for a whole month. Noel Alexander, that's so disgusting. Seriously, my mom went weak when she heard that disgusting fact. So my brother really did like Riri, but he wasn't that stupid and clueless before. He started acting like this after being given drops of that woman's menstrual blood, Noel Alexander. And why couldn't he smell it? That's because the dose wasn't much and it was mixed into food and drinks that were really flavorful. The shaman said that the shaman used by Riri's mother is really an expert in her field, like super skilled. Even the shaman who was helping said so. I had to use my last and highest power. He even used that power just to find out the facts behind that love spell, Noel. And the first solution offered by the shaman was that my mom had to put her own saliva into my brother's food or drink. Yeah, actually my mom couldn't bring herself to do something weird like that, Noel Alexander. But if you think about it, Jono's in-laws were even more ruthless for forcing her own mother-in-law to drink menstrual blood. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant daughter-in-law. In the end, they tried the saliva trick. Every time my brother ate at Dalam Gurung's house. So this was when my brother was hanging out at Noel's house. Sorry, I messed up. I just remembered his brother stayed at his in-laws for a while. So, Noel, how did it go? Nothing at all. It didn't work at all, Noel Alexander. In the end, because the spell was too strong, the shaman who was helping my family got seriously ill for a whole week. Null, and right after my brother officially moved to his in-laws' house, the shaman suddenly passed away. Null, wow, that's really sad, Noel Alexander. That night, the late shaman came to my mom in a dream and said that he really couldn't fight the black magic from the other shaman. Yeah, I was really grieving. Cut. No, bro, I was just surprised. Just imagine, you're a shaman, you're helping your client, and suddenly you die. But because you feel so bad for the family, it's like, damn, I've already been paid. Even if I die, I still have to tell this family because I've already been paid. How much did you get paid? How much money did you get paid that you could come back from the dead just to tell them? You're way too considerate, man. If you're already dead, that's it. It's not your business anymore in this world. Just go to the afterlife, to the next life. How could you still care after dying? You're still so considerate, like, oh sir, I'm sorry, I think I failed. By the way, sir, PTW, I'm not around anymore, sir. I'm already gone. I'm already deceased. Sorry, should I just refund the money or something like that? Wow, honestly, I can't even picture it. It's a pretty sad day, Noel. In the end, all we can do is offer our condolences, our sympathy. But after that, my mom once asked another shaman in Java, Noel, and this Javanese shaman gave a more extreme solution. He said, my mom had to give my brother water from washing her own underwear to drink. That's messed up. Stop it, man. I'm being rude, I swear. Why does it always have to be so gross? Menstrual blood. What is this? Underwear water? Spit? Why can't we do some normal shit? Why can't we just do something normal like that? Hair, arm hair is kind of gross but better. Or maybe like laundry water is better than underwear or popped pimples. That's gross. But this time, my mom immediately rejected it, Noel. My mom is still sane and refuses to do something that disgusting. As a result, until now, Jono, my brother, is still living under the influence of the love spell, Noel. Riri's mom keeps draining my brother's money over and over again until it's all gone. But my brother still doesn't realize it and just obeys like a buffalo being led by the nose, Noel. What's even more frustrating is that even the cost to build a private house for Jono and Riri is now all being paid by my mom. Noel, my brother has really become stupid ever since he got hit by that love spell. Damn it. Alright then, Noel. Thanks for reading my story. I hope it can be a lesson for all of us. Thanks, Noel. What can I do? No, I'm serious. Just look at me, someone as modern as I am. Look at this Fugler collection. How would I know about spiritual stuff like this, damn it? I'm just a YouTuber, streamer, content creator. I can't help with anything here. Maybe you can ask Nadia Omara or Hirota Radivan. Maybe both of them understand things like this better. Look at me. I'm like this, damn it. My appearance, these earrings, I can't even handle a zipper. Maybe Pesolap Mera understands better. He's okay. First of all, I don't have any advice. I'm confused too, because if that happens, what are you supposed to do? But maybe Yeah, a lot of my viewers come from all kinds of places, right? I have quite a lot of viewers from all over Indonesia. Yeah, maybe it would be good if they could give you and your family some advice. So please, guys. Yeah, just take the advice from my viewers, the ones who understand, because personally, I don't really get it. So for friends out there, those who are older, over 30 years old, and understand this matter, please help out. What should this sender do? Thank you. Sorry, I can't help much. Okay, okay. Before we move on to the next story, I want to let you know that almost every day at 7:30 p.m. Western Indonesian time, I go live on this YouTube channel. What do you do there, Nol? No? We'll have lots of fun together there. First of all, I'm going to read confessions, just like reading your confessions here, but right after that, I'll also listen to confessions directly from you, the person telling the story. My viewers and I will listen to this person's story, then react like, wow, you're crazy, or man, you're stupid, or something. So here's the thing, Null. What do you think about the girl? I mean, me? A 20-year-old girl who's interested in pregnant men, which is called Empreg. God, bro. Hell, Empreg, my God, bro. Oh, hell no. Mark my words. Anything, any story that starts with "so here's the thing, Nul" is definitely not right. I hope everything that starts with "so here's the thing, Nul" smells fishy. Yeah, I expect you and the viewers, you'll probably judge me, which is normal, but I just hope the judging isn't too much, and I believe Bang Nul is not the kind of person who likes to judge others. My middle name is Judge. I'm really judgmental, to be honest. So, this interest of mine has been there since I was 14 years old. By the way, Bangnol, it all started because my crush back then was a chubby guy, so I found him cute. His belly was big, so I liked it. By the way, for the closing, I made a photo using AI. Oh, I made you pregnant in it, Noel, because you're totally my type, sweet, and your face looks kind of Korean, like Korean Japanese, though I could be wrong. But anyway, you're not pregnant. Here's the link to the photo. Love you, Noel. Mua. No way, no way. Rihorak Ella, this is crazy. What is this? We're also going to watch together, we're also going to play together, and there are still many more things we're going to do, bro. So for those of you who have never joined my live before, Barila Aku, this is a chance to entertain you. Yeah, hi Nul. No, I'm here to tell a little story. Just call me Mita. I'm 24 years old. I'm the second child of 5 siblings. I have an older brother and he's already married. And I have younger siblings, 2 girls and 1 boy. Okay, actually Nul, my family is pretty harmonious right now, Nul. It's really different from when I was a kid, when I was in kindergarten. From kindergarten to elementary school, I lived with my grandma Nul. And because of that, I wasn't really close to my parents. And besides, both of them were working. At a really young age, I was expected to take care of my 3 younger siblings, Nul, and also clean the house, and at that age, I just obeyed. If I refused, I'd be seen as a child who disobeys my parents. Yeah, it was like that because my parents raised me that way and life was busy. So all my achievements during school were just considered normal, like literally never appreciated. No matter if I was top of the class, joined or won competitions or participated in the Olympiad, it was always met with indifference. And long story short, now I'm working Null and I got my first salary when I was a lab assistant during college, Null, and the salary was 200,000 and I was really happy, Null, so I used my first 200,000 to treat my whole family to chicken noodles together. Yeah, in my family, there's kind of a rule, Nul, that your first salary is for the family, and every time you get paid, you send some to your parents. And after I graduated from college, thank God I got a job with a pretty decent salary. Nul, and I didn't forget to send part of my salary to my parents, and I also gave some to my younger sibling. So there came a time when my older brother borrowed money from me, Nul, and he promised to pay it back in a month, but until today, he hasn't returned it at all. Wow, if someone promises me something, I'll definitely hold them to it, Null, since a promise is a promise. And if you say you're borrowing money, then it really means borrowing. So don't just not pay it back. Null, and moreover, the amount is quite big. Null, it's about half of my monthly salary. And I've talked about this problem with my parents so many times, Nul, about the money that was borrowed from me, but my parents always take my brother's side, Nul, because they said he needed the money and then they blamed me for agreeing to lend him the money, but now I'm the one asking for it back. It's like the person who owes me is angrier than I am for asking, damn, but it's my right as the one who lent the money. I mean, it's called lending, not giving, right? What should I do, man, mom, dad, whatever, all of you sigh. What do you think, Nool? I still send my parents money every payday to help them. And honestly, I really hope she appreciates my hard work. But Nool, it turns out I get nothing in return, Nool. You know, it's like giving them money is just something normal. They don't even say thank you or anything. And I've even given money to my siblings too. I even got scolded for asking for my money back, and I also gave money to my family. It's like I'm never appreciated. Honestly, it really hurts. Damn, I even gave more money than my older brother. Actually, Noel, because I really want to be recognized and appreciated, sometimes I bring up what I've given, Noel, and why I do that. Yeah, because all my other siblings, whatever they do, they get appreciated. My younger sibling wins a competition, it's celebrated. Even just participating in a competition gets celebrated. My older brother gave his first paycheck. That gets mentioned and spread around the whole neighborhood. Even though I don't do any of that anymore, I still feel really left out. Before, I just felt okay about it, but when I brought it up, the response was just silence, nothing at all. But one day when I came across my mom's notebook, Noel, actually I just needed some paper to write something, but I accidentally found that notebook instead. Null. And when I opened it, I don't know what kind of miracle it was, Noel. Ha ha ha. It was really sad, but the book just opened right up. In my mom's will, Noel, with this note, actually my mom was still alive, but she had already prepared her will for me. I read the book and my name was clearly written up there, Noel. I thought this was a message for me to get along with my siblings. It turns out this was a will about debt, and Noel, the debt was directed at who? At me, Noel. I tried to hold back my tears there. You know what it said, Noel? It was like this, Noel, for my younger brother's name. If mom doesn't live long, please pay back the money that Mita gave to mom while she was working. In parentheses, the total amount of money was written. Yes, Mita really did send money for my younger sister, my grandmother, my parents. All those names were censored. But this money for mom was never used by mom at all. And mom sent it to you guys to add to your allowance. But eventually mom had to pay it back. Tomorrow. When you start working, please return the money that Mita gave. Don't let mom end up living off her earnings. Because whatever is used is always brought up by her. That's why it's better to owe someone else than to owe Mita. Damn, I swear I really hate this. My god, ma'am. You're Mita's mother. How can you have no sensitivity at all? Your emotional intelligence is zero. When I read that, Noel, my heart hurt so much. The disappointment and all the good things I tried to do just to get appreciation and praise from my parents. It just kept spinning in my head. Noel, my heart was shattered at that moment. I took a picture of the book right away. Noel. After that, I went into my room, locked the door, and the tears I had been holding back just fell. I cried all night in my room as hard as I could, but I tried to hold it in. I kept thinking about everything. All the good things I did ended up becoming a debt the person who gave birth to me owed, even though all I was looking for was validation from the person who gave birth to me. My efforts to be acknowledged just became a burden. Why? I know I tend to talk about what I give, but it's not to make it a debt. I just want to be acknowledged, to be told I'm a great son, a smart son, a cool son, that my mom is proud of me. That's it. That's all I ask. The words I never got from them are completely different from what my other siblings received. But it's okay, it's fine, Noel. Now I just don't care about this family anymore. Thanks, Noel, for listening to my story. If you have any advice for me, I'd really appreciate it, and it would be something I could use, maybe for the future. Ha, honestly, I don't have much advice for you, but first of all, I hope you don't be too hard on yourself. Don't blame yourself too much. This isn't your fault. In a way, you're okay. Maybe there was a miscommunication between both sides, but this also happened because you felt neglected. And if I were in your position, if I were in your place, I would feel the same way. Of course, I would be sad if, for example, my family only, prioritized my younger sibling, or if I had an older sibling and they were also prioritized, but I was never given any attention at all. So yeah, I think if I were in your shoes, I'd feel like that was totally valid. If I were in your position, I would feel the same way. And maybe just a word or two for the sender. I don't know if this will help or not. And for my viewers, my kids from ages 1 to 80 out there, who might feel they've never heard such words from their family or anyone close their entire life. From me, Gushi and Perwak, and on behalf of Fadil, my editor, I just want to say that we're proud of you. There's also brownies in the back there, Manda. We're very, very proud of you. We're proud of you. You're doing great in life. What you've done up to today is something extraordinary. Keep on going. Don't give up easily. Don't ever give up. Better days ahead. Someday it will get better. And of course, you guys make us really proud, and hopefully you won't give up on yourselves, okay? Don't forget, if you need help and you feel like your life is just too exhausting and you want to hurt yourself or maybe even do this, don't be ashamed to ask for help. Yeah, no matter what you think about yourself, whether you feel really bad about yourself or feel like you're not making any progress in life and so on. It goes on and on and on. It's okay, take your fucking time, just go slow. Okay, you're doing great in life. As long as you can just survive, that's already amazing, okay? Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to take steps forward. And if you feel like you've already done those things but don't feel like you're making any progress, hey, remember, it takes time. One step at a time, just one step first, one step, one step, one step. And if you've already moved forward 2 steps, it's still better. It's still better than not taking any steps at all, right? It's dark. Alright then, our episode for today is finished. That was nice, okay? For all of you who watched from start to finish, can I ask you for something? I'm asking you to comment Jono, because with that I'll know who among you really watched from the beginning until the end. And support me as a YouTuber so I can move forward and keep being a YouTuber for the next 150 years. Awesome. Lastly, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with your friends, your family, your pets, and even your plants. That's all, and see you in the next episode. Bye 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 bye.